Before we get this Bad Boys 4 review started, I'm going to give a special shout out to one of my best pals on YouTube, which is none other than Mature the Spider-Verse Fan 2002. He's a fantastic YouTuber, and I didn't even know he can talk because honestly, in his older video, he didn't even talk. So this is the very first time I hear about his talking. So anyway, enough further ado, Mature, if you watch this is for you, pal. Your favorite film of the year is finally getting a review, and my own personal opinion is only in my top 5 favorite film of the year. But still, it's Deadpool and Wolverine will always be my favorite film of the year. But anyway, it's just your opinion. Honestly, guys, we both have different opinion. Anyway, enough further ado, let's get this Bad Boys 4 review started, shall we? Bad boy, what you gonna do? Get this review started. Intro, hit the intro.
I believe we did.
Good morning, everyone. This is your good old neighbor Nick Hicks, Spider-Verse and Frozen 2 and Kim Possible Fan 2001. After 4 years later, Bad Boys 4 has finally came out at the local movie theater the same day as Kim Possible the movie, which is the one I made on Storyfire on the same day as The Watcher and even Bad Boys 4. And I give it to you right now, and I'm pretty darn sure this film is way better than The Watcher, because The Watcher is from the director is from M. Night Shyamalan's daughter, which, yeah, her track record is not doing that good so far. So today, I am doing a movie review of the fourth and hopefully the final installment of the Bad Boys movie, and I really hope the guy that this film is the final installment, because after I saw the ending for this film, yeah, we are never ever gonna get Bad Boys 5. So say goodbye to Will Smith and Martha Lawrence. Today I am doing a movie review on Bad Boys Ride or Die. Came out the year of 2024. This is the complete opposite, because Bad Boys 1 came out in 1995. It came out like 29 years ago, and next year it's going to be 30 years. 30 freaking years? You have got to be kidding me right now. I mean to stop aging right now, because this is what we get for aging aging someday. And last year it was 20 years since Bad Boys 2, which I think that film was it's okay. It's really alright. It's not as good as the first film, but overall, I do enjoy that film anyway. And I haven't seen Bad Boys 3, and I'll probably you saying to yourself right now, why in the monkey that you watch this film? Because this film is a follow-up to the Bad Boys 3. Guys, let me tell you something, because it came out in 2020. It came out on the worst timing, the worst year, and the worst day ever, because, oh my god, I don't understand why Bad Boys 3 didn't have to come out in 2019. 2019 is the best timing, not in freaking 2020, because you did not know that 2020 brought us the pandemic and the lockdown. Even was that bug is trying to kill people. Yeah, that's a type of memory we ain't gonna mention about that ever again. Like I said, like 2 times in this video, not trying to be like a broken freaking record. Anyway, enough further ado. Bad boy, what you wanna do? What you wanna say? Bad boy. Let's get this review started, shall we? It's Bad Boys time. So yeah, guys, I'm a huge major fan of this franchise. The first film that came out 29 years ago, and next year it's gonna be 30 years. I freaking love that film, and maybe that film is from the director of Michael Bay. Let me check real quick. It's Bad Boys 1. It's from the director of Michael Bay. Yep, it's from the director of the Michael Bay. So let me see. He's the director of the second film. Yep, Michael Bay directed the second film, but he did not came back to direct Bad Boys 3, because it's from the director that's from the last film that he was in. And don't you worry, everyone, Michael Bay is still in this film. Oops, I gave away spoilers. Sorry. Anyway, so I am so looking forward for Bad Boys 4. But after I heard that what Will Smith did at the Academy Award we were so worried, we were so dead worried that we are never ever going to see Will Smith and Matthew Lawrence in movies together ever again, because this film was in the production since that happened, and since that happened, they almost canceled this film, but they did not want to do that for the Will Smith, because this film had to be a great start to the celebration of Comedy Picture. And Madaweb did not count because Madaweb is such a terrible and bad way to celebrate the celebrate of the 100 years of Comedy Pictures. So Ghostbusters Frozen Empire was the first fantastic start for the 100 years of the celebration of the 100 years of Comedy Pictures. So now we are getting another Sony film, which is going to be a great way to celebrating for the 100 years of Comedy Pictures, because this film is a perfect way to celebrate the 100 years of Comedy Pictures. And sorry guys, so after I saw the trailer, this film gave me interesting, and this is how you do a great story and great character development, because honestly, after I saw the story of this, when the captain was trying to frame Mike and Marcus, no people, I'm not talking about my brother Marcus, no, I'm talking about Marcus played by Matthew Lawrence. So don't you worry, brother Marcus. Honestly, I ain't talking about you, and I'm definitely not talking about Marcus from Spiral for the Book of Saw. No, I'm talking about this Marcus right here, played by Matthew Lawrence. So I'm not trying to give you guys mix, because we got too many Marcus, we got too many Nicks, which is really darn complicated. It's even complicated that streaming service Max. Yeah, that's what I thought. And sorry guys, so what do I think about the fourth and final installment of the Bad Boys franchise? Well, I definitely agree with Mature, but this film is not quite in my top 10 best film of all time list, because I give it to you right now, but he was over exaggerating, because this film is it is not a type of film that is in my top 10 best film of all time, because there are much better movie which is way better than this, honestly. But I do and say right now, but this has to be one of the best movie from the franchise, because this has to be one of the best Bad Boy movie ever made. Not best Bad Boy movie yet, but this film is a final installment, so I'm just going to say right now, but this film is even better than the third film. I haven't seen the third film, but I heard the third film is maybe okay, honestly. It's okay. And sorry guys, so do I have any negative about this film? Well, I don't have any negative about this film. Let's get some positive. The story is very interesting, because I did talk about the story from the trailer review, which I already said it right now, but I gotta say right now, but this has to be one of the best storytelling for Bad Boys for a Bad Boys franchise, because this is exactly how you do a great story for the action movie. You're not here for the action. You're here for a great story and great character development. And speak of the characters, this character has to be one of the best characters so far from the franchise. Of course, we're going to talk about Mike, played by Will Smith. Good old Will Smith. Oh my goodness, Will Smith is so funny in this film. Especially every single time he got on the market, played by Matthew Lawrence, which I'm going to get to his character in a minute. After Honestly, guys, every single time you see Will Smith being angry at Matthew Lawrence, I gotta say, but honestly, guys, there was one scene when he said, "Oh my goodness," honestly, guys, when he said, "Really, Marcus? Is that Skittle? is that Skittle in the Marcus? Skittle in the counter Marcus?" man, I cannot stop laughing at that scene. And no, people, I'm not talking about my brother Marcus, and I'm definitely not talking about Marcus from Spiral. No, I'm talking about, you know what? It's for the best that we could just call him Matthew Lawrence, because every time I talk about Marcus, it kind of remind me of my brother Marcus. So yeah. Anyway, honestly, I'm not trying to disrespect my brother Marcus, but he's my brother. I can't disrespect my brother like that. So I'm talking about Matthew Lawrence. And speaking of him, let's get to the best male character in the film. Of course, we're going to talk about the good old Matthew Lawrence. I gotta say, but he is even funnier, just like his good old days, because he's trying to act like a good old days, and he's a comedian. And honestly, I gotta say, but I gotta say, but I'm a huge fan of Matthew Lawrence. I do like him as Baru from Open Season, and honestly, guys, the sequel did not count because he was not in the sequel. And sorry, guys, and honestly, guys, and not even Matthew Lawrence is my favorite character, but honestly, guys, the main reason why I'm mature recommending to watch this film is has to be because that one character which I'm seriously think I have a crush on her. So my favorite character of this film, which of course I am talking about Carrie she is one heck of the beauty, and has to be one of the most attractive female characters I ever seen for a Bad Boys movie since that one girl with the short hair. Honestly, guys, that girl with the short hair, she is in this film. And Kelly, she is even attractive, just like the girl with the shorter hair. And of course, I'm talking about the blondie. So yeah. Anyway, and Kelly, she is really beautiful, and I cannot wait to have her in my bad friends team group, because if you don't know what that is, bad friend, it's just like a female version of expendable. I even know that sounds bad, but honestly, guys, that's just what it is, you know. Anyway, in the action scene, has to be one of the best action scenes from the franchise so far. Because the action scene, every single time they do some camera work, I love the camera work. The camera work is chef kiss. I like it. And of course, I'm talking about the dialogue. Dialogue is absolutely terrific, and the acting is the best acting for Bad Boys 4 so far. And the climax was very entertaining, and the villain was really, really dark for a Bad Boys villain. Like, come the freak on. It's called Bad Boy. It's rated R. So kids, do not watch it if you're under 15. So don't want your kids watch it. Yeah, do not want your kids to watch it, because this film has a ton of cuss word. Because honestly, guys, not even Deadpool and Wolverine say some F word like 118 times. But I gotta say right now, but I'm part of this film, said it a lot. Just like Deadpool 3, because I do like rated R film. Rated R film can be entertaining. Well, I cannot say that. Sorry. Well, honestly, guys, at this point, I cannot say the same. Sorry, I cannot say the same thing for Weather Moon Director's Cut. Yeah, I ain't gonna bother watching that. And stay tuned for my video. Sorry, and stay tuned for my video about the Rotten Tomato for Part 2. Yeah, it's gonna be my next video. Oh boy. And sorry, guys, and the soundtrack is pretty awesome. And also, and of course, they bring back the Bad Boys theme song. Bad boy, what you wanna do? What you wanna say? Bad boy. Man, that song give me a jam. Man, that song is such an epic, brilliant masterpiece, and that song is my jam. Anyway, and this has to be one of the best theme songs for a rated R film, period. So overall, guys, Bad Boys Ride or Die is a fantastic conclusion to the Bad Boys movie. You know what? I said you too much. Let's try again. So overall, guys, Bad Boys 4, aka Bad Boys Ride or Die, aka one of the best Bad Boy movie ever made. It has to be one of my top 5 favorite film of the year. The story is terrific. The character. Honestly, guys, all I gotta say, but this film is an epic, brilliant masterpiece, and I gotta say, but I really hope this is a conclusion to this franchise, because this film is the best way to end of this franchise. The story is terrific. The characters is really funny and entertaining. Kelly, she is really attractive, and Mike and Marcus, they have some great duo together, and every time Will Smith get angry at Matthew Lawrence characters, I gotta say, but I cannot stop laughing every single time that Will Smith, because Will Smith is a very funny guy, but I cannot say he's the best guy, because come on, he's the same guy that he smacked Chris Rock on the cheek at the Academy Award. Will Smith, don't you ever when your wife did that again? This is exactly the main reason why you got banned at the Oscars after 10 freaking years. That is way too much. That is way too much for a freaking punishment. Sorry, guys, the story, the character, honestly, guys, everything what I just said about this film is an epic, brilliant masterpiece. Like the story, the character, the action scene, the blood and gore, and the brutal scene, and of course the comedy. This has to be one of the second most funniest comedy film of the year, behind with Deadpool, Wolverine, and next to Lisa Frankenstein. Because honestly, I think 2024 has to be one of the great years for comedy film, because we got Deadpool 3, we got Lisa Frankenstein, and of course we got Argyle. And the Beekeeper did not count, because the Beekeeper is just an action movie. It's just a Jason Statham action movie that you see like a million times, to be honest. Or you could call it the B movie too, for comedy purposes. Anyway, so this has to be one of my top 5 favorite film of the year. And sadly, this film is not in my top 10, in my top at all, in my best film of all time, because I'm seriously thinking that Kim Possible saw the drama Across the Spider-Verse, and of course Oppenheimer, and even Frozen 2 are a lot better than Bad Boys 4. But I gotta say, but I do enjoy this film, but I'm not gonna copy Mature's opinion. So just because he's my best pal, that doesn't mean I'm gonna copy his opinion. Okay, that's scam. That's scum, you. Let's go. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna give this masterpiece, Bad Boy from the franchise, a 10 out of 10. This is epic brilliant masterpiece, and I'm giving this Bad Boys video a seal of Nick Kick awesomeness. Bad Boy. This review is indie. This review is indie. Wah. This review is indie. Okay, that's enough. I kind of sound like the character played by Matthew Lawrence. I'm trying to be like, the next Matthew Lawrence. Really? Oh my goodness. Anyway, guys, that was my movie review on Bad Boys Ride or Die. And I'm very sorry I was saturating too much because I'm trying my best not to saturate. But it's just what happened that you become a YouTuber if you're special needs. So just try to deal with it and just try enjoy my review instead of hearing a bunch of drama of my voice, okay? I'm doing this for mature. I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing this for the audience and the fan. If you don't like my saturating, I highly recommend you don't watch my channel because all of my videos are saturating. So, and I'm very sorry I keep repeating myself. I kind of sound like a broken freaking record. Like I sound like a million over 9,000. Sorry guys, so tell me about your opinion on Bad Boys Ride or Die. You think it's good, think it's bad, think it's mediocre, think it's the best, think it's the worst? Comment below and let me know, and stay tuned for my movie review on the Garfield movie. Yes, I'm gonna watch the Garfield movie tonight. Not this morning, I'm watching it tonight, to be honest. So I really hope that animated film will be a lot better than Saving Bikini Bottom, the Sandy Cheek movie. Cannot wait to see Harry Thomas Pictures' thought on that film, because so far he did not like that film. He said that it is a terrible way to celebrate the 25th anniversary of SpongeBob. Like, you have got to be kidding me. You know what? I ain't gonna talk about that film anymore. So, I might talk about it in my top 10 worst film of the year at the end of the year. So, might talk about it for the last time at the end of the year. So, stay tuned for that. Sorry, guys. So, tell me which is your favorite Bad Boys movie, Bad Boys franchise, and all that, etc. And tell me which is your favorite Will Smith and Matthew Lawrence movie together. Comment below and let me know, and tell me what's your least favorite Will Smith movie. Well, to be honest, I haven't seen Aladdin 2019, but I gotta say right now, but I think Shark Tale is my least favorite Will Smith movie, and I don't have any least favorite for Matthew Lawrence because I don't think Matthew Lawrence made some bad film in his past time. So I think Will Smith is a actor. He made some great film, and sometimes he made some stinker, like Aladdin 2019. I haven't seen Aladdin 2019, but I refuse to watch that donkey crap. And of course, Shark Tale. Most hilarious bad DreamWorks film ever made since The Boss Baby. Yeah, The Boss Baby was really bad, to be honest. But bad as a comedy way. Sorry guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you wanted to if you want to see more Bad Boys video, please, I highly recommend you hit the subscribe button, turn notification, and share the video with your whole family. If you don't enjoy my video, you can go ahead and kiss all my Bad Boys merchandise as a new one. Just like what Tamatic said. But instead of saying Bad Boy, it's just saying all the movie franchise. You can go ahead and kiss all my movie franchise to the new one. Sorry guys, this is Nick Hicks, Spider-Verse, and Frozen 2, and Kim Possible Fan 2001 signing out for the day, and stay tuned for my rant on the Rotten Tomatoes score of Rebel Moon Part 2, a director's cut. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, first we got a Rotten rating for Part 1 for Rebel Moon, and now we are getting Part 2, and now that film is getting a bad review. I ain't gonna watch that piece of crap. I ain't gonna watch it. So yeah. Honestly, guys, I already know I don't judge it because of the cover, but you already know, that film is going to be like a PG-13 cut. So yeah, it's gonna be my next video. So oh boy, can't wait. Anyway, this is Nick Hicks, Spider-Verse, and Frozen 2, and Kim Possible Fan 2001 signing out. Now you excuse me, I'm gonna sing the Bad Boy theme song to end this video. In the puppet note, Bad Boy, this review is ending, I really hope this movie will be an epic conclusion to the franchise, Bad Boy.